Alright, good evening. My name's Kason. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys about inheritance in Java. So first, what exactly is inheritance? Inheritance is the concept that an object can inherit the properties of a parent object. A really good way to describe this is a rectangle and a triangle are also polygons. Polygon just meaning that it has multiple points. Not all polygons are rectangles, not all polygons are triangles, but all triangles and rectangles are polygons. So how do we implement inheritance in Java? We do that with the extends keyword. So we have our polygon class. Then we have a rectangle class, and we'll say public class rectangle extends polygon. And we'll go ahead and do the same for our triangle class. Extends polygon. Extends is one of the keywords in Java. Alright, so let's do some work on the polygon class. So in this case, let's say our polygon class has a width and a height. These are two variables that will apply to our polygon class. And then let's create a few methods. Let's have set width, and we'll use W as the local variable. So we'll have width equals W, and then we'll do the same for height. We'll use H. Height equals H. So because these variables and these methods are in the polygon class, they can be inherited by the rectangle and triangle class, meaning that rectangle and triangle objects by inheritance will have a width, height, and then have these methods available to them. But then let's have the rectangle and polygon, or the rectangle and triangle class have a area method. So let's go ahead and create an area method. We'll just call it area, public void area. And what that will do is it will return the value. So for the rectangle, the area method will take width and height. So we should have system.out.println statement. The area is, and we'll concatenate, and we're going to put in some brackets to do some math. So we'll do width times height. And just to avoid any sort of problems, we'll give it a default width and height of 0. That way we're not doing null times null. So, and that was in the polygon class. So in our rectangle class, our area is width times height. However, in a triangle, the area of a triangle is not width times height. Alright, That was just because I didn't save. Okay. Ignore that. So let's do the same for the triangle class. Let's copy this area method. So we have public void area again, but for a triangle, the area is width times height divided by 2. Now this, because we're using integers, this won't be perfect division, but for the purpose of example, we're going to use integers. So for the triangle, it's width times height divided by 2. The rectangle is width times height. If you notice, we never declared the width and height variables in either of these classes because these classes are inheriting them from the polygon class. So let's go ahead and do a main method, and we'll just put it in the rectangle class. But really we could put it in any class because it's the main method. Public static void main string arguments, and we're going to say triangle tri equals new triangle, and then we're going to have rectangle rec equals new rectangle. I spelled rectangle wrong in my class. Alright, it's called a rectangle now. There we go. Alright. So we have rectangle rec equals new rectangle. We have triangle tri equals new triangle. Now we'll call the parent methods for both of these. So we'll do try dot set width, and we'll give the triangle a width of 6. Try dot set height, and let's give it a height of 4. Let's also give our rectangle the same width and height. So we'll do rec dot set width 6, rec dot set height to 4. So again, we're using the parent methods of set width and set height from the polygon class. And then we're going to run the area method for each of these. So we'll do try.area and rec.area. Remember, the set width, set height methods are from the polygon class, which is the parent class, or the superclass as it's referred to in Java. And the area method is unique and different for the rectangle and triangle class, because the way the area is calculated is different. So when we run this, we'll see the area for the triangle is 12, that's the first one, and the area is 24. And just to show. So again, we'll run our code. The triangle area is 12 and the rectangle area is 24. Now, there's also something with inheritance where you can override the parent class's methods and variables. So let's say we want something to happen when we use the set width and the set width method in the rectangle class. Well, we can also put a set width method in the rectangle class. And this one will supersede the polygon set width. So we'll do public void set width w, and we'll have it not only set the width, but it'll do a print line statement. So we'll say width, again referring to the variable width as part of the polygon class, equals w, and we'll say the rectangle's width was set to concatenate the width variable. So now when the rectangle's width is set, it'll create a message, but this won't work for the triangle because the triangle does not have a set width statement. Let's go ahead and run this again. So we see that the set width method is called for the rectangle. The rectangle's width was set to 6. When the triangle's set width method is called, it still uses the polygons method, the superclasses method, and it still does the area. A personal example of mine where this was very useful to me is the knob slider class. When I had the problem of wanting to create a knob in my Java FX application that could be rotated to change a value, I had to basically figure out how I could do that. Instead of creating source code that displays an image and all the methods that go with it from scratch, I had my knob slider class extend an image view. Image view is just a class in Java FX that lets you display an image. So the image view has a wide variety of methods that allow you to rotate it, adjust its size, parameters, location on the application. And because the knob slider extends that, this knob slider class inherits all of these image view classes. And then I added my own variables to that. So we can see I'm using, in my setup method of knob slider, I'm using methods like set fit width, set fit height, set preserve ratio, set smooth. These are all methods that are not located in my knob slider class. These are methods that are located in the image view class, but I'm able to use them because the knob slider is a subclass of the image view. I hope this helped out a lot, and thank you guys very much.